Hey you guys, it's April here, and as you can see, I don't have any eye makeup on. I do have foundation and primer on, just so you know. I wish my skin looked that great automatically. You know me, I'm a little splotchy. So I actually wanted to come on today. I keep hearing all this rage about this mascara. And this mascara is almost $30. So I'm thinking it must be amazing, but I feel like we have a pretty amazing one too that's pretty much on sale all the time for $8.99. So in the interest of research, I bought one, and I wanted to just see how it stands up, and it may be, it may give a little more length or a little more volume than the Love at First Lash, but we'll find out together today. I love my Love at First Lash. So this is our proprietary blend, and it's Love for lycopene, olive oil, and vitamin E. So this is a very nourishing mascara. And it does provide a lot of length, and there are little fibers in this. It's a little bit different than the one that I'm going to be trying. This one doesn't really irritate contact lens wearers, which you guys know I'm blind as a bat, so I do have my contacts in. And I've worn this one alone plenty of times, or I wear it along with my eyeliner. I just wanted to see how they look side by side, in that way, if it's, does a little bit more super. I still don't know that I would pay that much for a mascara for regular use, but if it's good, I can see having one on hand for special occasions or something like that. If you really wanted to glam it up. I wear contacts, and my eyes are very sensitive and my skin is very sensitive, so I won't do false lashes, but I love having longer, thicker lashes because as a blonde, I just don't really have any. You guys have seen before, I don't know if you can really tell because I'm looking up, but there's not a whole lot of action there. And yes, I do dye my hair nowadays. But I used to be blonde. The hair on my arms is still blonde. You can see my eyebrows are still pretty light. And I didn't fill these in, and you can see how it kind of starts to taper off there on the end. So I usually fill them in, but that's the last step that I do with my makeup application every day. And I wanted to do the mascara first. And I will say too, I normally don't do foundation before I do my eye makeup, just because I find it easier to wipe away little mistakes. If I accidentally, stab myself with a mascara or with a glimmer stick, I can wipe it away without messing up the rest of my face. But I already was coming on here with no eye makeup on, and I was feeling a little insecure, so I decided to put my foundation on before I got started. So if I make a boo-boo, I'm just gonna have to go back and fix it. So I wanted to do the Love first because I've used that a million times. And where is I have a little mirror here for myself, and I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of brush out my lashes a little bit. They're not very thick, but they get a little ornery, and they'll kind of blend together. So, all right. Here we go. So again, this is the Love. And I'm just going all the way down to like the waterline on top there, the eye line. Applying and pulling a little bit. Trying not to make funny faces because, let's face it, usually when you're applying mascara, you're holding your mouth wide open, kind of making weird faces. So I'm trying not to. Oh, and I didn't curl my lashes. That's, personal preference. It does kind of pop them up a little bit better. This curls a little bit. Go ahead and do the bottom here. And again, all these funny faces and this craziness is in the name of research for you guys. These little baby ones over here always get on my nerves. Okay. So that was just one coat. stuck it in there one time. I'm gonna set my mirror down so you can see the application there, hopefully. So, and I'm not naming this other company. I don't want to slander anybody. And this really is, I really was interested to see because, you know, obviously I use Avon every day. But I have, you know, there's other brands out there that are wonderful. And I have friends that sell probably anything you can think of. So if you ever are looking for something specific and you don't have a rep, ask me because I probably know one. So I'm covering this too because I just don't want you guys to, you know, I'm not here to call anybody out. And again, it may be fantastic. We're about to find out. So I just opened the box. It came in a little pretty box. The packaging was pretty nice. And the tube looks pretty. I'm into packaging, so that's a big thing for me. Okay, so the wand is cool. Wand is big. You can, there you go. See that? All right, so let's do this left eye here. Pretty smooth application, I will say. Okay. And like I said, with ours, I get all the way down, you know, to the eyelid, and I like to just shook them up a little bit, if that's a word. Shook them. Jug it. Okay. And again, I'm just doing one coat on both eyes for the test, but you know, I try to get all the product off that I can. Get my little baby ones over there. Well, and I feel like I'm making really funny faces here, and I can't see, but I could feel it, you know. And I'm sorry if I'm looking kind of sideways. I just, I can't do this into the camera. I have realized it's easier if I have okay. It's easier if I have my little mirror here. Okay, so then this one is the competitor that's about $30. Hopefully you guys can see. Again, I'm trying to do a good angle. So this is Avon Love at First Lash. This is competitor close to $30. I mean, again, it went on pretty smooth. The application seemed easy enough. The brush, I seem to have gotten a little bit more on my eyelid on that one, which that's operator error sometimes too. Plus the shape of my eye is kind of weird. So this one is a little bit different than this one. You guys have probably noticed, well, you will now that I pointed it out to you. So, but again, so Love at First Lash, and this one's usually $8.99. It retails at $12, but you guys know we always have great sales. So, $8.99, close to $30, right under $30 for this one. So you be the judge, and that was fun. And like I said, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a different brand and trying different things. So I just wanted to see what all the fuss was about. You guys know I love mascara, and I'm kind of obsessed with lashes and stuff. So I thought it would be a fun little test just to see. Plus, I got to use my new ring light again. So if you stuck with me this long, I really appreciate it. I know that was kind of lengthy, but I wanted to be super fair. I felt like if I was doing a comparison that a video was gonna be a little bit more fair than trying to do pictures, because then you can't see how I applied it. You don't know how many coats I did on each eye. You don't know how many times I brushed them out, all that good stuff. So I thought a video would be full transparency. So I hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to share away if you'd like. And if you're interested in either of them, please contact me, because I do have a great representative for the other company. So if you don't have one, I can hook you up with her. But if you need some Avon, you know where to find me or your favorite Avon lady. So hope you have a really wonderful day. Thanks.